do? Welcome back to the Week Feel, y'all. Welcome to you. If you're new, hey, welcome to you too. This is your girl Lottie here at Tears and Week Tarot Show, where you show enough never know what you're gonna get. Beloved Spirit said Horizon or Event Horizon. So it's giving me something that's coming that's cataclysmic. Like it's ending is what I'm getting, and they gave me a lot of notes, like channeled notes, for this message. Um, Somebody is a caregiver, is what I'm getting. What up, y'all? What it do? I cannot talk. What's going on? We didn't pray. We asked Alpha and Omega to come in and help us channel this message, to bring the message through us. We are a willing and surrendered vessel. Y'all know what it is. We are a spiritual reader, a channeled messenger onto the Most High God, beloved. And we are getting like this push and pull energy, almost like somebody who's going through some mixed emotions. Is like, should I, shouldn't I, should I, shouldn't I, should I, shouldn't I type of energy. And it's almost like it's giving me compassion or punishment, punished. Somebody may supposed to be compassionate because I'm picking up a caregiver, but they may be acting like an ass. It's like almost like when you care for somebody that it's like you have to care for this person, but it's something about this person. They may not be very nice. You know what I mean? I don't know if this person is elderly or if they're just somebody that requires a lot of effort and input, but it could be something with their condition that makes them mean, or maybe they're just upset because they have to have a caregiver and they are not independent. And it's almost like they take their energy out on the person that's helping them. Because they gave me this card up top, and they wrote caregiver, and it's giving me mixed emotions, and it's like very erratic the way that they wrote it. And it's saying that somebody is going to pass. It is giving a spontaneous death. I don't know if it's the caregiver, the person that's caring for, this person is going to pass, or is it the person that you're caring for? Okay, Spirit say the person that you're caring for is going to pass. And it's a spontaneous, like, event horizon. So it's going to have a major impact, a major effect on somebody. But the fact that this is spontaneous is almost like a series of events. So I don't know if something happens to them and they have a decline in health, or if it was just something that was underlying that was not known about, right? And when this happens, it's like a couple of other things are going to happen, and somebody is going to almost like have a new start or start over. But it's something back to the beginning, is what it's giving me. And maybe you will have maybe it'll make you think about compassion, like empathy, sympathy, how the dynamic of the relationship was. Is that's what it's giving. So I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, but it's definitely giving me like an angel message. One of your spirit guides is coming to bring you a message, and they pulled out this deck. Right. So, and I'm also getting a forewarning or preparation. I don't know. It's giving me that it hasn't happened yet, but it could resonate for somebody else. But it's giving me like you're a caregiver, and whoever you are giving care to, you have mixed emotions about the fact of being a caregiver, or even what you're doing with this person, because I'm getting their mean, right? It's like almost like caring for somebody that you feel like is punishing you all the time. Yeah. I'm Gardner. So gardening is significant. Cultivation and fire is here. So definitely passion. And look, right behind passion is that caregiver card. So definitely picking up that. And they mentioned passion, right? Compassion and passion. So I don't know if you have a passion for something different. You could be, as a caregiver, like been thrown into a position that, either nobody else could do it, or maybe you begrudgingly accept it. Like, I'm gonna do it because I feel obligated to do it in some sort of way. And there's some sort of connection here, but it's almost like your passion for doing it isn't there because this person punishes you. Like, I'm getting like a mean type of energy. Anything else in here? Spirit say no. Teacher and knowledge is here, so definitely getting that. It's something with gardening and cultivating. So maybe the spirit is trying to grow something within you, teach you something, right? Yeah, maybe to breathe, like meditation, bring your energy down so that you have more compassion, more patience with this person. Because it's almost like you may not even realize that this person may end up passing spontaneously, and it may like throw you into a tailspin because of these mixed emotions. I'm getting like that thing where you sit with a person and the relationship can be tumultuous, but it's like a closeness. You care for them, but you may not get a chance to, it's almost like giving me the feeling of healing. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like very push and pull. It's giving complicated. It's like I love this person, I care for them, but they punish me, like they beat up the person that's closest to them. And I don't know if they're doing it intentionally or if it's just a product of whatever ailment that they have and the emotions that they are going through for needing you is what I'm getting. Yeah, so courage, strength is here. So it may be a thing about strength. And it's definitely given, like to increase your passion as well, like your willpower, right? Because things are gonna change. And I'm getting it's something that like you wouldn't think that this was gonna happen. Like I don't even know, this person does not feel to me like they're terminally ill. It just feels like they have an ailment and they require care. But it's something that's undiagnosed or hasn't been seen yet. Um, that may cause them to have some sort of spontaneous transition or spontaneous death. Thank you guys so much for joining us here on the Wheat Field. We appreciate each and every one of you. Um, yeah, see, knowledge came out and wisdom came out too. So definitely something that your spirit team wants to tell you, right, or make you aware of. I'm getting the number 5, right? This is your girl Lati. You know I'm a spiritual reader, a channel messenger unto the Most High God, and I ask that this message be edifying unto self first and foremost. Strengthen me as you bring this message through me. Protect me as we channel the message. I ask that I be strong enough to bear this yoke because it definitely feels heavy. I pray that we overflow. I pray that you reach your wheat that you have designed to hear this message. I ask that you bring them in and spiritually strengthen them to prepare them. Because in this instance, I'm getting that somebody is not going to be prepared. It's definitely spontaneous, definitely event horizon type of thing. Like it's giving me changing and like a rocking of a foundation. Um, I pray that you are spiritually strengthened to bear the yoke that's on your shoulder, especially being a caregiver to somebody that you may have this push and pull relationship with. Like it's almost giving me very bipolar, or almost like you taking a beating from somebody that you care about because they are afflicted and you're the closest person, so they may take that emotion out on you. And I'm getting a lot of mixed emotions like between being upset and angry and frustrated, loss of compassion, but also very caring and giving, like dedicated, committed to being there and making sure this person has everything, that they need, right, in terms of care. So it's giving me, yeah, 639 is coming out. We saw 936 and now we're seeing 639 to check the phone while the music paused. So I don't know if you are, wanting to manifest something different, and that could be a mixed emotion in you, like something that you would want to cultivate and grow, maybe even transform your life. Teacher did come up, so definitely knowledge with wisdom. You could want to go into a different direction. Um, yeah, love abounds. And they gave me this card like up top when we first picked up the deck, right? It's like the ability to have more compassion, more empathy. Because it's like when this person spontaneously passes, it's like it's not gonna be an opportunity for things to be repaired or for, and I don't even know if repair is the right word because this person has an ailment, right? Yeah. See, sacral chakra. It's giving me kingdom energy. It's giving me like the energy of duty. Like somebody feels dedicated or committed, like dutiful to care for this person, no matter how hard it gets. It's giving me like fire too. Like this person catches a lot of heat from dealing with this person, and it's creating a lot of mixed emotions. Yeah, see, love again, definitely Ace a cup of love, and I'm getting like you needing to be strengthened, your cup overflow. So that's a confirmation, right? Because they gave me this up front when we picked up the deck, but then they just reaffirmed it, right? And this is two different sets of cards, right? So Spirit says yeah, it's almost like you're tending to something, right? And that's kind of like what I'm getting here as well, and being able to put more love, more compassion, more attention, despite catching all of this heat, because this person is, yeah, it could definitely pass. See, it's giving me that caregiver energy. Now y'all see us pulling it live. Is that not a caregiver energy? Like some sort of partnership and alliance, like you two are in it together. Like there's nobody else that's either available to do the work or nobody else would take it on. And it's giving me like some sort of duty, like sacral. Like you would not feel like a good person in a sense if you didn't step in. It's giving me like I'm not gonna let this person go to some sort of facility. No, they gonna be with family. We gonna do this, but you get punished being next to this person. And the spirit is giving you a message about your heart chakra, to strengthen you, right? So that you continue to have the compassion and the passion for what it is that you do. Like, what would you do differently if you knew this difficult person that you have been tasked to care for, or you took on a responsibility to care for? What would you do differently? What, how would your patience be if you knew, things could change just like that, like in an instant? Yeah, I told you, Tower. Disruption. If things could change just like that in an instant, and they told me, um, event horizon or horizon event or something like that. It's something that's going to shake or change the foundation. Anything else in here? Yes. Yeah. We do see, look, see, I'm not seeing just victory and success. It could be like a successful completion to this life cycle, but I'm getting the horn. Like, it's giving me Gabriel. It's giving me judgment, like somebody being called home. Leadership is here, and I'm getting that cultivation card. So you may be getting ready to be groomed for something else, right? Because I do get that this spontaneous event is going to have like a domino effect, and it's leading back to the beginning or the start of things. So somebody could have been on a certain pathway when they went into this caregiver role, right? Maybe it got put on hold, and you're going to return back to that, is what I'm getting. This one. Yeah. Air card coming out, and with Spirit said, just breathe. To breathe, to meditate. Right? We saw that in that other deck. So affirmed. To breathe, to meditate. When this person is like going through their spells or their bouts where they're like being angry and mean, you know what it's giving me? It's giving me like a person, like even it doesn't have to be, but it's giving me like the energy of like a mother who has like a special needs child, like maybe they are supremely autistic or something like that, where and I'm not calling this over a child, over a baby, but they grow up and they become adults and everything, and they still need to have care if they are not able to do it on their own. But it's like you being tasked with this role, and sacral is giving me that, like it's something that you are connected to from a soul space. You guys have a connected soul, a soul connection here. And I'm getting like people don't think about like how sometimes those caregivers they get beat up, they get abused, like they catching the heat, the fire all the time, and people don't see that. You know what I mean? It's just like, and how your compassion, like you're doing it, it's a labor of love with all of this love that's here. But how do you feel within yourself being punished and beat up, taking care of somebody that you love so much, is what I'm getting. It creates like this paradigm of push and pull, and I'm getting that it's pulling on you, beloved. And the spirit wants to come through and strengthen you so that you have more compassion to give, more patience, more empathy, softness. It could even be something with speaking. I don't know if you're saying something to yourself, like, because this courage is coming through. Somebody could be feeling like very, discouraged. Like emotions are very mixed. Yeah, we see recognition and reward. See, that's definitely a job that you're not getting recognized for. Like, nobody gets really recognized for being like, a parent that's taking care of a child, or a adult child that's taking care of a parent, or a sibling, definitely could be a sibling, right? And, you know, it's like, who else is gonna do it? I'm not just gonna let them be whatever, but shit, you closest to them, your ass is catching some heat. And this person could have something else going on that you don't see. See, triumph and success is coming in again. It's something with this flag that's I'm picking up, and then awareness. It's like a red flag that you're not aware of. That's what I'm picking up. So not the word triumph. It's giving me red flag and awareness, and I'm getting like you don't know it. You are not aware of this red flag. It's gonna cause a tower moment. Anything else in here? Spirit say, yeah. And so it's gonna come quick. It's giving me very spontaneous. Like this is gonna be a fat look. After that is a releasing. 13. Right? It's giving me like somebody could definitely, you see how they mortal body is coming off and the spirit is coming out, right? It's giving me like a red flag, and it's gonna happen quick. Whatever this red flag is that you are unaware of could cause some, this person could definitely transition, and it could happen fast. Anything else in here? Yeah, they bring it back reaching out. So reaching out could be your spirit team or somebody reaching out to you to help you, to support you, right? Yeah. And see, that recognition and reward is coming through again. Like, not feeling any recognition, like this is a labor of love and it doesn't come with any bells and whistles. It's not. But it's something about stability that's coming through. It could be your spirit team again reaching out to you, increasing your joy, giving you a sense of stability, opening things up. It's gonna happen with this event, this horizon event that's gonna happen spontaneously. It's giving me going back to the start, right? Things opening up for you. Things are going to change. Yeah. That open up card was giving me these colors. I was seeing the purple at the bottom. It was almost like it was opening up to like the red and the yellow, which was like the passion, the joy, the sacral plexus, like being able to transmute the energy, right? Get grounded, rooted, returning to what it was that made you happy, like personally, like your own joy is what I'm getting, because this is something that you're doing out of duty, like out of obligation. It's not just because it's something that I chose to do. That's true. That's true. That's what spirit said. This is something that you see how the two is on the truth. 20 breaks down to two, right? That's this, that too, that's sacral. This is something that you feel to do from a soul space because of the connection, and it's almost like a dutiful kind of thing. Yeah, and it's definitely filled with a lot of obstacles and challenges. Like, you don't look, it could feel toxic, like you catching that heat, that fire. For somebody, it's almost like I'm getting something on throat chakra. It's almost like saying things or like just feeling like you living in hell all the time, catching this fire is what I'm picking up. Yeah, waiting game, destiny, fulfillment of waiting game. We see fulfillment of wishes, destiny, and being able to rejoice and celebrate. It's like almost like divine timing or just being in this space. It's like it's am I going to get to a point where my wishes and are fulfilled, where I will be, celebrating successes and my destiny and all of this stuff because this is a duty. It is not dharma, right? Is what I'm getting. And you feel that difference. And being in that look, control, something about controlling your emotions or controlling yourself too. Yeah. Definitely picking up on this red cloak right up underneath there. Something with passion, heat, fire. I'm also getting somebody else watching over you. And it's something about your heart. Like the necklace is giving me heart energy. Yeah, and somebody is watching over you. Yeah, see, I told you number two again. So we seeing 222. I'm picking up on the number 222, picking up on numbers 963 or 369. As we say 963, 369, there's 9. Material harvest authority. Triumph. Yeah, it's definitely something with this red flag. It's definitely something with that. And being recognized, right? And rewarded for this hard work. So you may not, and that's why I'm getting a part of the mixed emotions because we don't go into a duty field caregiving relationship expecting to be rewarded. But when you are in a fire every day and being almost beat up and punished by the person that you're caring for, and then it's like, all this hard work that go into it, blood, sweat, and tears is what I'm getting. Challenges and like there isn't a lot of I'm getting physical support or other family support, right? It's like you doing it with no recognition, like nobody. It's like your spirit gets low. Not that you need external validation, but people need support, is what I'm getting. Yeah. See, it's almost like you walking alone, is what I'm getting. And, or, I don't think that you're going to be moving on, but I'm getting this person will, though. And it's going to happen quick. Anything else in here? No. See, something with throat, and I was picking up throat chakra. See, there's throat chakra that they pulled out. Throat chakra, third eye, right? Intuition, and something with giving and receiving. It's like being, even receiving the small things like a thank you, right? A show of gratitude. Those things can often be missing because you just, look, see two cards with mental conflict backed up, and behind that was the waiting game again, and that's 2-2, right? So it's definitely giving me mixed emotions, thoughts, and stuff like that. Leadership is here. See, you could be leadership, and look what's poking out. Recognition and reward. So you may not even be getting any recognition or reward for leadership or taking the lead on this. Like nobody else would do it. So you have got put into a position to have to do it. Duty bound, right? And it's something about your intuition, your third eye visions, or what the spirit is showing you, or something like that. Maybe, you know, you always kind of knew, it would, people, I don't know, something like knowing that it would be you to do this work. Like, that you're going to see it through. Like, it's like you can't even see yourself leaving this person. You may dream about other things, right? It's giving me dreamy, right? Even on your future, right? But it's something about speaking. Maybe you speak against it. Maybe you think about the fact that you are duty bound to this person and don't have the opportunity to do it. Like to go and really fulfill your own needs, right? Beyond the duty of caring for this person. giving and receiving. When am I going to receive type of energy? Because somebody catching it. I'm like, you know, getting like you in the heat, you in the fire. This one? Yes. Yeah. See, forgiveness and understanding is here. Right, definitely getting that wine, so it's giving me that leadership. And forgiveness and understanding is a challenge. I mean, because, like, you don't necessarily want to hold somebody to the fire that's, like, afflicted, and you know that there's something else going on with why they are displaying those emotions and behaviors, right? But you still take the fire every day. So it's like, do they know what they're doing? Sometimes they probably do. And, you know, but it's like you're the closest one, so they do it to you. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, holy love. Not only am I getting loving on yourself, but feeling love from the divine. Like love and support. Like really pouring into you and feeling like your cup is being refilled so that you can overflow. Because I'm getting somebody that feels depleted. Yep. See? And look, and y'all can't see it, but I asked this, like, because I asked questions, start over, and I said, is this person going to pass? And Spirit said, yes. I said, is the we a caregiver? They said, yes. And I said, this person is going to pass spontaneously, and they wrote, yes. It's yes, yes, yes. Wrote on this pad like 3 times. I don't know if y'all can see it, because Spirit be writing it, so it look all kinds of, you know. But, yeah, that's what they wrote. Yes. Hey, sis. Thank you so much, sis. Miss Veronica Gray from Aya Inspired Tarot tapping in. If you guys are interested, she does some amazing readings on Sundays. Like she does personals. You just need to tap in and get on the list. It's like free readings. And last Sunday, I think you read for like 5, almost 6 hours, sis. Something crazy bananas. Like, I don't know if I could sustain energy and channel that long, but she is amazing and she's really, really good. Right, tapped in, like no joke. Also in the news, thank you guys so much. And hopefully you guys seen the post. Yay! We are YouTube partners, so we are monetized. You guys feel free to send super chats or whatever. And we have memberships now, so you guys can join the membership, and we will be using the membership exclusive messages to go down the rabbit holes, you know, when we be all into them texts. So feel free. I am so excited to go to the next level with y'all with this gift and the messages that the Alpha and the Omega are bringing through us. It is, you know, glorious. Learning experience. Yes. And we did see wisdom and we did see teach coming out. Like knowledge is here. So whatever this is, I'm getting it will be useful for you going forward. Like you're gaining something out of it, out of this role that you're playing with it with your person. Right. Definitely, yeah, something with that. It's a miracle, but it was in reverse. Like somebody feel don't it's like they giving me the feeling of living in hell. Like to go through this fire, through this experience, right? It feels like hell. But I'm getting that it's only gonna last for a minute. Like you don't know how quickly it could really be over for somebody and it's gonna happen spontaneously. Yeah, intuition and downloads. See, definitely something with this third eye. You could be a person that gets the downloads. Like you may get visions, right? You may get visions, something that you see, right? And if whatever you see, I'm getting this for yourself. It's like something different. It may be even relative to reward and recognition. Felt a little juicy for a second. Like, what the heck is going on? It could be. I'm hearing the word overflow. Like, somebody probably feels stagnant too. But Spirit says earth and ground. Definitely grounding yourself. Breathing is what I'm getting. The green behind there is giving me your heart chakra, like increasing your heart chakra frequency vibration of that energy center so that you can overflow is what I'm getting. I'm picking up on their wings too. It's very orange. The orange is standing out. It's giving me sacral chakra. It's giving me something that you are almost like duty bound to do, like from a soul space. Anything else in there? Yes, thank you. As you command. This. Anything else? Yeah, see, it's definitely a connection, and it's a loving connection. See, the romance doesn't have to be like romantic love, but it's definitely a heart space, soul space connection. Whoever you and this person is, and whoever you are caring for, I'm getting it feels dutiful. It's an obligation. It's a heavy yoke, and you being so close to this person is giving me like when they are upset because of whatever, either due to their condition or just their own emotions, it could be their own position, or maybe they have things that they want to fulfill in life or things that they want to do because like it's that mental conflict. They want to do things that maybe they just aren't able to facilitate on their own and they need help. Like people don't always feel good because they need somebody to help them. And because they need you to help them, I'm getting that they take their anger out on you. You feel punished, they punish you. That's what they wrote. They put us this shirt on and we had no idea like why. I mean like the shirt and the socks. You know what I'm saying? So it's like double. And they wrote punish, punisher, and punished. Right, so it's giving me that energy like whoever you are caring for is the punisher and you are the punished. Yeah, surrender. Surrender is here. And we see guardian angel. So surrender could definitely be releasing, giving something up. And I'm getting that release again, like almost a spontaneous. Yeah, yeah, yeah. See, somebody do it because it's their service. Like, you feel good to help other people and you love, I'm getting helping this person. It's like you could definitely be a caregiver, like a service person, like in terms of past lifetimes. You could have been a nurse. You could just have been somebody that, that's like your internal makeup. So like if other people was like, I'm not gonna take on this, it's way too much, you would do it. You like, of course, we not gonna go to no outside institution, but I'm still getting that mental conflict. I'm getting them, the punisher, and I'm getting you, the punished. 2222. Yes. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. I appreciate each and every one of you. I do. Thank you guys so much for donating. I give it up to the Most High God. Thank you. Thank you. I lift you up onto the Alpha and Omega. I appreciate you. I do. Y'all, look. Veronica tell y'all, my homegirl Michelle Fernandez at Life Mantra Tarot, y'all know we never accept donations or payment for anything, and to take this direction is definitely, we had to wait for the spirit to tell us to do it, and now that we are here, look. See, somebody has energy. They're healing energy. I'm getting you being a healer, like a cultivator. You could even be like a person that could like bring back plants or garden that's failing, or somebody's plant's dying and you know what to do with it to get it to grow, to come back into their fruit, right? It's something about you having healing hands and healing energy and being very willing to take care of a person that's close to you that needs that care, but you feel punished, and they're the punisher, and it's almost like a duty where it's like a labor of love, but you don't get no love, you don't get no reward, no recognition for it, like, and you usually would just draw off the energy feeling good because you're helping another person, that service card. But when this person is the one that's punishing you and you're by yourself, then it's like, what does that do to you? What is it doing to your heart? Yeah. We see definitely self-respect and worthiness, like even affirming yourself, because it may not be other people around you to give you that affirmation, right, and that recognition. And I mean, we can get our spirit guides come in and tell us and give us, that support. But it's also a thing like to feel it physically, like a hug or something that's just a little bit more affirming. Yo, and from look at y'all, look. Spiritual realizations or spiritual relationships. This is a spiritual relationship, but I'm definitely picking up on that third eye, like that gem that's there. Definitely, right? So you may see other things, right? I don't know why I keep picking up past life energy as well. Like in your past, you have been a caregiver, right? A cultivator. And I'm picking up on that butterfly, right? You may have even, for somebody, may have even done work as hospice, like care for people that are, in their last stages. Yeah, guardian angels is here, right? And they want to tell you something, but maybe you don't hear it. Maybe you don't. Right, because I see vulnerable, cluttered, shadow, and confusion. That's what's on the other side. Right, and it could be something that's being spoken out, right? It's like, because we see protection, clarity, spirituality, and wisdom. Wisdom is out, knowledge is out, right? Learning experience is out. It's out here. So it's definitely something with this energy, a feeling of vulnerability, right? Things like even your mind being cluttered, mental conflict, even emotions, because I was picking up mixed emotions with that confusion and that shadow energy, that push and pull. Like the light, right, is like, loving and kind and sympathetic and empathetic, but then there's that other frequency of light that's like in that shadow, that's like the anger and the frustration and feeling unsupported and feeling punished. Like, it's shit. Sometimes people lose it, even as caregivers, when they lose their bedside manners, right? They become a little bit more callous, a little hardened, right? Because they are going through the fire all the time. And it's like, again, it's a labor of love with very little recognition. So Spirit wants to kind of like put something in you to help you overflow again so that, yeah, you don't feel like that. Let me drop this card all the way over there. Spiritual adventure. See, it's somewhere that you want to go. And look, you almost you see how this person, they need assistance. Right, but whoever this person is that needs help, that needs assistance, that you could be help. First, it say travel, education, experience. This says learning experience, so that's an educational experience. We do see inspiration and we see travel, but things could also be routine. You could feel limited. You could feel like I don't feel mundane because you're going through the fire. I'm getting to keep it spicy, like for sure, beloved. But I'm definitely picking up on somebody that you care for. And you could be in that angel energy, just like a healer, a supporter, somebody who is, I'm getting that duty, sacral chakra, like the duty of it, coming from kingdom space, like out of service. And it could be a part, of you. Goodness. Time to go. And it's in reverse. And look, divine self, orange, that's that sacral chakra. It's coming from your divine space, your soul space, right? And I'm feeling this connection between the two of you. Like you would do it. And it's a number two, and that's the number we've been calling out. Time to go is in reverse. Somebody may feel like they're stuck in this duty bound relationship, even though, on the one hand, it fulfills you to know that you are caring for a person that you are connected to and that you're in it, you're committed, you're not gonna leave it. But at the same time, it's like it's hurtful because you being punished and they're the punisher because you're the closest person to them, beloved, is what I'm getting. Spirit is sending you a message trying to say that everything is okay. It is going to be some big news coming, though, right? And it's almost like saying, see things differently, right? Even now, see, look, there's something with that intuition and seeing things different. Destiny, pride, being conscious of something, and forgiveness. And forgiveness is in the challenge down here. It's like, could you even forgive yourself if you lose your bedside manners, if you lose your temper due to your mental conflict and this person spontaneously passes? Like, they don't always, like, they don't have control over all of it. They don't. And it's like, you know, being able to put yourself truly in their shoes and being truly empathetic. Like, if I was in your position and feeling what you're feeling, can I understand why you are doing what you're doing? Yes. You may not agree, but we never know how would we respond unless we were walking in those shoes and living in that skin. And that's where I'm getting the spirit is almost kind of like reminding you of. Because you may be looking for recognition from the physical world, but the spirit recognizes you. A law of attraction, right? So definitely hold your heart. My angels are with me. See, the spirit recognizes you. Mortality is your biggest fear. Yeah. Yeah. And see, some of those days are not always easy. And I'm not feeling, I don't know what you go through personally, like in terms of, if she's in a mood because of things or even what could happen as she get older. But it's giving me like something along those lines. Thank you for sharing that, Veronica. My angels are with me. Life loves me. I am beautiful. I am prosperous. See, it's something about reaffirming you. Like, you have to affirm you because there's not a lot of people around you to affirm you. And it's giving me actions and thoughts, and this feeling. Like, our actions and thoughts affecting your emotions and even needing to be diligent in this situation and knowing that you're committed and you're not gonna walk away from it. Yeah. Be the real you. See, it may even make you feel like you are locked up in a situation and you can't do other things. Like, you know what I mean? It's very catch 22. It's very mixed emotion. And it may be something that you don't even really talk to a lot of people about. You may like come away from it and be like, just hold it within. Definitely seeing peace is here. And look, compassion and self-care. That was underneath what was pushing. Compassion, self-care, right? Simplification, beauty, right? Lightheartedness is what I'm getting, a sense of peace. And that's what they wrote. Right here, it's all broken up. It's like COMP is backwards and then ashen. It was giving me like somebody, right? It's almost like ass is really sticking out, right? Definitely green and you and somebody else. So this is definitely heart chakra, heart related. I'm seeing speaking, I'm getting commitment, I'm getting you and somebody that you're connected to. It could be an older person, elderly. It could be a sibling for somebody. Yeah. I don't know if y'all know the comedian Arnez J. He's a kind of a older black comedian, but it's giving me that energy. Like, Arnez has a special needs brother, and his mother raised him, and he stayed with his mother well into adulthood. But just think what happens when his mother passes. Arnez might be the one to take on that duty because, like, we got brother always been stay with the family. That's what's gonna happen. But he'll tell you that his brother is mean as shit. Oh yeah, cuss out, cuss everything. Like, yeah, get into fights, all that. He put it, make it a part of his comedy show because life is art, right? It's content. So he definitely talks about it, and that's what is giving me that energy. Like, You could be connected and caring for somebody that they and it's almost like here they go again, but it's like that energy, the conflict, and what is it doing to you, beloved? We made some homemade hibiscus lemonade. Super good. This one. Activations. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. 4407. I appreciate each and every one of you. Don't forget to subscribe or join the membership. We definitely will be having some members only exclusive content for those who really like to go down the rabbit hole on some of those other controversial topics. You want both of these? I told you change. Change is coming. That's what Spirit said. Change is coming. And so even with that example I was getting with like Arnez J, so like if he lose himself and like goes off the handle, with his brother, they trying to get me to get something down from down here. Goes off the handle with his brother, right? Because there was some sort of tower moment that was coming, like a red flag that wasn't noticed, because they're not giving me triumph, they're giving me this red flag. Like it's something that's unknown, some sort of health issue, and this tower moment comes, then what is that going to do to you? It's like, seeing it like from a whole different position, and you don't have time to go back and do anything about it. Definitely getting that. We're getting integration. It says embracing every aspect of ourselves, allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced symphony of life. So that's definitely that mental conflict, the good and the bad. Right, you're committed to helping this person, but it's definitely some bad that comes with it because you're being punished by this person and you're just trying to help. Like your nature, your makeup from a soul space is to be a service giver. And this is somebody that you care about. So it definitely hurts. It's again like, helping people who are at the end of life. And I keep seeing the word hospice. And that's definitely a labor of love. Right, it's something that you are deeply connected to as well, but it ain't no recognition coming in. Alchemy, it's something that you're going to be, see again, it's like changing things and some sort of knowledge, like being able to transmute and change your energy or the emotions of it, right? And it says to perform miracles of transmutation, and miracles is upside down, right? Definitely miracles being upside down. So, yeah, a wise decision. And up underneath that is Raphael. Right, it's definitely a lot of heart energy. Like heart energy. A lot of heart energy. I'm getting somebody needs a lot of support on their heart chakra. And Spirit is like saying a lot of self-care, a lot of self-affirmations, because you may not have a lot of people in the physical to affirm you, to recognize what you're doing or what you go through, what you endure on a daily what you endure, what you go through on a daily basis with this person. And I'm getting that it's so close to you. I told you it's a transition here. It's a transition. And I'm seeing that card again that said release. Right? Like somebody could definitely spontaneously pass. And it's like, things going from stable with the 4 to unstable with the 3. It's definitely a disruption coming. And they told me like an event horizon or a horizon event. And it's going to happen spontaneously. It's like if the Earth was slain by an asteroid. Like, it used something that nobody could see. It's a space that they're not watching, that they're not looking at. It's a red flag. See, soul time. Somebody going back to the spirit. And I'm also getting you know what I mean? Like, spending time with yourself. It's something emergence. It's giving me like bringing back that childlike attitude, your joy, wonderment, that's what it's giving me from here. Right? Compassion, self-care, simplification, and beauty. It's almost feeling like somebody has lost themselves in duty. right? Like you are duty bound, and so you have become this duty bound serviceman, and your real self, your joy and everything is kind of locked up or diminished or repressed because you are next to somebody that's punishing you. You're the punished, and they're the punisher, but you love them. And you would still do it, and you are committed, and you're not gonna leave it. But this person may transition. See, allowance is here. I'm getting radical allowance and radical acceptance. The frequency of allowance invites us to be open, and we saw the open card come up earlier, right? Be open to whatever comes our way without judgment, without opinion, and without fear, and without resistance. When we allow, the universe becomes our partner in the wondrous dance of existence and expansion. I'm definitely getting to allow, right? Prosperity is here, so I am getting growth. I'm seeing that garden again, like you going back to cultivating something that you may have been growing when you stepped into duty. Yeah, yeah, we see magic is here, and I'm getting that prosperity again as well. Which one? This one? This? They're picking up the moderate love tarot. So I guess we're gonna clarify with the tarot. I'm seeing the energy cards as well. And I'm seeing, I don't know if they want a scripture, so they may want that. Look, Three of Pentacles. It's definitely collaboration, right? It's definitely like a working together, partnership type of energy. Can we get it? May we get it? Yes. Okay, thank you. I was getting it before you told us yes, we can get it. See, that's this. Partnerships and alliances, and you being a caregiver, right? Somebody that you are kind of tied to, helping you're supposed, it's like, what can we work together to get this together, for you to do it or something like that. And it's definitely giving me heart energy. I'm picking up on this ray of heart on the wall. And that it's giving me passion. I see the green, and I also see yellow for solar plexus. Like transmuting. Anything else in here? This one. Yeah, Ten of Swords. A very harsh ending. A very hard ending. But with this ending and these 10 swords, it's a lot of learning. It's giving me divorce. Like you guys are so contracted in this partnership, this alliance to care, for you to give care and them to receive care, but it's going to be severed because there's a transition. It's not a happy thing. It's definitely not. It's not. This one, both of them. Yeah, see, Chariot. Somebody's leaving. And see, it's something with stability. This is definitely giving me family or somebody that's in the household. And that's what I was picking up when I felt this transition, like going from the 4 to the 3, right? Anything else? No. Yeah. It's definitely a service of love, but you feel a kind of way. Heart. It's something with, I don't know, it's something with juicy. Somebody could, okay. 8 of Pentacles. 3 of Swords. Hermit. Going forward by yourself. See, 2 people that would be working, you know what I mean? Like a close connection, and you have to work together, and it's giving me that partnership, that alliance, but it's grief coming and one person being alone. Y'all, strengthen me, strengthen me. Anything else? The end of a matter is better than its beginnings. Patience is better than pride. It's definitely the end of a matter coming. Which one? This. The Lord is my strength and my shield. I trust in them with all my heart. Yeah. You are gonna feel a whole kind of way. Like, it's not gonna feel like, it's gonna feel like hell, is what I'm getting. Like, this is a very harsh ending, very foundational rocking. Like, anything else in here? What do we read that? No. The end of a matter is better than its beginning. I don't know how you came into partnership or needing to care for this person, but I definitely am picking up the end. And it's like giving me back to the beginning. So there was something that you may have been pursuing, and it's giving me like life interrupted. Not the I'm seeing the movie Girl Interrupted, but it's taking off Girl and giving life, like life interrupted. Like what maybe whatever you were doing or pursuing was interrupted by this event, and now you are dutiful and duty bound, but you love it, but you also are conflicted because you feel punished, unseen, and unrecognized. But there's an ending coming, and I'm getting spontaneous, and it's gonna loop you back to the beginning. It's a series of events. It's some sort of red flag, an underlying issue, another underlying ailment, but it's something that they have not either dug into or they're ignoring, because it was giving me ignoring a red flag. Like it's something that is not seen. But a red flag, in order for you to ignore it, it has to be present, right? And so I don't know all about that part, but it's definitely giving a some sort of sign or red flag that was ignored that could lead to a spontaneous transition. That's it. I ain't got to tap out, beloved, because this right here, ooh, I feel somebody heart. And the spirit is coming through like, I don't know how many heart chakra cards came out to support you. Like all of this green to support your heart. Because I just feel like somebody that's that for, right? It's like heart crushing. Even though you feel like you get punished, but it feels heart crushing. I thank y'all so much for joining us here. I thank you so much for your donations and for your chats. I wish I could see it so I can um, respond back, but yo, I really feel like I could just go. Like, I don't know who this is, but I feel like it's like, oh, that grief is heavy. Thank you to the Most High God. Please strengthen me, cleanse my energy. I send your energy back to you. Actually, I don't. I send it up to the Most High God, and I offer your grief up onto the Most High. I ask that the Most High send onto you every spiritual tool and support that you need in order to get through. Because the allowance is not easy. It's not. You know, the allowance is not easy, and that's a part of the grief, is to accept, right? Is to accept what has happened, and I'm getting that it's going to be very difficult. you know when you are seriously connected to a person like that, that grief is difficult. And cleanse my crown. It's something about a download I'm getting. Something dropping into your heart. And they're calling me back to your third eye, your intuition, and downloads. So be careful or be cognizant about, your spiritual support. They may be speaking to you, to just give you I'm hearing words of affirmation and support, right? It's almost like you being surrounded by a bunch of your spiritual team, and they are supporting you, right? And I'm also getting that as you come through, you will, it's not like you will just, I don't know what's going to be on the other side, but I'm getting spiritual recognition, like for your sacrifice and caring for this person, is what I'm getting. Anything else? No, that's it. Thank you guys again so much for joining us here on the Tears and We Tarot show, where you show enough never know what you gonna get, beloved. You just don't. And energies can definitely, be complicated. Grief is heavy. Caring for a person that you love is heavy. It's I feel good when I'm helping this person, but I'm being punished by the person that I'm helping, and I may be feeling a kind of way, where you usually would be very kind and very patient. The weight could be heavy, and not having a lot of support, even respite, like where you get a chance to get out and disconnect and come back and really care for yourself, may be very small, very, minimal, is what I'm getting. And you could start to get callous, and, bedside manners start to fall away, and your compassion starts to wane, and maybe things, you might, say something that you didn't mean to say. And if this thing happens spontaneously the way the spirit is given onto us, it's a chain of events coming that's going to put you back to a starting position, almost like a start over. And it's giving me back to the start of what was interrupted when you went into this role in the first place, beloved. Thank you again so much. I love you just like I love me, because that is my capacity. I love you just like I love that Alpha and the Omega that made me, that called me, that sent me to be the infinite intelligence breathing. Because the word lives, beloved. It does. And don't let anybody tell you anything different. They say we are whole, we are complete, there's nothing broken, and there's none missing. Everything is for learning. And keep on giving, you will receive. To the next time, this was done. I shall be.